up, What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for My Hero Academia, aka Boku no Hero Academia, Season 3, Episode 8, aka Episode 46, titled From Iida to Midoriya, which is actually the title of one of the chapters we are adapting this week, which is Chapter 84. So, before I get to this week's live reaction, I gotta give you, Nerdigans, the heads up that I might actually be a little bit harsher this week because, god damn it, David Productions spoiled me. David Productions gave me a god tier episode of Captain Tsubasa 2018. Oh my god, that episode was so good. I mean, everything about that episode was just goddamn perfect. The animation, the soundtrack, the writing, the voice acting. Oh my god, it was so beautiful. If you want to know what like a perfect manga to anime adaptation, if you want to know what like high art manga to anime adaptation is in my book, go watch Captain Tsubasa 2018, especially this past week's episode. It was just, oh. Anyway, so where we're starting off this week, and it's really kind of bothering me where we're starting off this week because it's a scene we saw last week at the end of last week's episode is right at page 15 of chapter 83's adaptation of the manga. And where I was hoping we were going to start, to be honest, was right at the start of chapter 84. But I'm just like, okay, whatever. So without further ado, let's get to this. So the animation looks good. And the dialogue is good. And Studio Bones, I see you're stepping up your soundtrack game because you're hitting me in the feels, and this is good because I want you to be. I got a feeling Studio Bones is seeing what like what NHK is doing, what TMS Entertainment is doing, and what David Productions is doing because and you know what, I gotta include Studio Period on this one too, because yeah, even Studio Period is stepping up their soundtrack game in Black Clover. I know it's crazy, but yeah, Studio Period is stepping up their game too. And I don't mind the Momo content, you know, like when Kirishima is talking about like Momo and shit, that stuff being skipped. I don't mind that being skipped at all. Okay, so after the title card, we're now in chapter 84, and this is like probably the third week where I'm just like, what the fuck are you giving us this content for, Studio Bones? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I'm gonna give you an example. There's times where, like, if you're giving us content from like a previous episode to set up, like, you know, the new content where it makes freaking sense. For example, when we're doing, oh my god, what would be a good example? Like in Yamushi Pedal, for example, when we're setting up a scene where we were setting up the Naruko Midotsuji content, and we're meeting up with oh my god, with Onada and Imazumi. That makes sense to like have some of the content from the previous episode in the start of the episode. That I can understand. But here, like, there was no point in having this content. I am sorry. There was no point in having this content. I just don't get it. This was just I'm sorry. This was just like content for the sake of trying to hit everyone in the feels. That's what I think it was. And this is not an. I feel it's kind of like what Studio Period's has done in Black Clover recently, and goddamn, and Studio Period didn't do it this past week. No, they didn't do it this last week, but they did it like I want to say a week ago. Yeah, a couple weeks ago, where they were just doing filler for the sake of filler, and I feel like that's what Studio Bones is doing. They're putting like canon It's weird. They're putting manga canon in there for the sake of manga canon. I don't know why. It's weird to describe it. It feels like filler for the sake of filler, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's manga canon filler for the sake of manga canon filler. It's just, but it's just there. In this case, it's just there to hit everyone in the feels. And this isn't the first time that Studio Bones has done this. And it's really goddamn annoying. I don't like that you're doing this, Studio Bones. I feel like this, I don't want to say this is lazy writing, but I feel like it's lazy writing. Like, I don't understand this. I really don't. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. Anyway, let's keep going. Actually, if they break the rules, those acts are the same as those of villains. That is wrong. They would be vigilantes. And for those that haven't read the manga and don't know that I covered on this channel, go read Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Illegals. It is a very, very good series, and we definitely need an anime of it at some point, because I would love to see Knuckle Duster in anime form in particular, because that man is a fucking badass! Ooh, I'm really liking when, you know, they're the doctor's explaining the situation in Midoriya. I really, really love, seeing the actual ligaments. The only problem is that it's not bent. The arm is not bent! Why? Why is it not bent? And also the music is very, very eerie and spooky, and I love it. Yeah, the main problem I have is not being able to see the ligaments, because that's kind of important. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because if it was TMS Entertainment and Yamushi Pedal, you would have definitely been able to see those ligaments. Because in the manga, you could definitely see the ligaments. And, oh god, it's just bugging me. Studio Bones, why couldn't you could have just said the armpit and showed the ligaments. What would have been even cooler, in particular, is if you would have had, like, when you have Midoriya's arm there, like, and this is, like, at the 6-minute 27-second mark, actually showing, like, see through it, and have, like, and show the actual ligaments, like, that would have been so cool. But, goddamn, the missed opportunities. Like, TMS Entertainment would have definitely done it. But then again, TMS Entertainment, the Yamushi Pedal does that kind of shit in the manga, and the Yamushi Pedal manga does that kind of shit, so, but anyway, let's keep going here. I love that they have, Studio Bones, I love that you have Midoriya read Koda's letter on the roof. I thought that was a nice touch. Ooh, Studio Bones, you are stepping up your soundtrack game this week. And I love that we're seeing the gathering of the heroes. This is good. I am down with this. But man, woo, I see what Studio Bones is doing. They are watching, I know they are watching. They're watching they are definitely watching Yamushi Pedal, because this music here is definitely some of the best. Oh my god, this is just really making me think of Yamushi Pedal. Because it's actually kind of making me think of Captain Tsubasa too. It really is. I know it's weird, but it's really making, the badassness of the soundtrack right now is really making me think of Yamushi Pedal and Captain Tsubasa 2018. It just is. So after we get to, like, the introduction of the heroes, which I think is just so goddamn badass. I love that soundtrack. It's so cool. But, and this is, like, around, I want to say, like, the 9-minute, or, like, a little bit before the 9-minute 40 mark, and this is when we're seeing, Todoroki and, Kirishima. My god! The face and the hair is very janky, animation-wise. Like, you would think it was JC staff that animated that shit. Come on, man! Come on, Studio Bones! You could do better than this! First of all, Studio Bones, the soundtrack! My god, the soundtrack game is really stepping up. I am telling you, Studio Bones is watching Yamushi Pedal. They're watching March Comes In Like a Lion. I'm leaning towards more Yamushi Pedal, because Yeah, I think it's more they're watching Yamushi Pedal because the soundtrack style is more similar to Yamushi Pedal than anything else. And you know what? Maybe they're watching a little bit of Major Second as well because the soundtrack is very similar. And the animation of that punch from Iida to Midoriya, very, very nice. But goddamn, Studio Bones, I don't know if I'm making a difference on how Studio Bones is doing shit, but goddamn, if I am gotta give myself a pat on the back. Because, man, Studio Bones, this soundtrack is just so much better. But man, Studio Bones, if you could just go start watching some Captain Tsubasa 2018 and bring some of that here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just imagine, for those that have watched Captain Tsubasa 2018, especially this past week, oh, just imagine some of that greatness in here. Oh my god. Oh my god, just thinking about it gets me excited. Holy shit. Just some of the animation alone. Oh, it's just giving me goosebumps. Oh my god, the soundtrack. Oh, oh my god, when the string comes in and after Izuku's just like, I just can't sit around and do nothing, and the cello comes in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Studio Bones, you are bringing out my music nerd. My inner music nerd right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, you were really bringing it out right now. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take back what I said. Yeah, they're definitely watching March Comes In Like a Lion now. Yeah, I could tell. I could tell you guys are watching. I thought you, for a second, you were just watching some Yamushi Pedal. Now, you guys are watching March Comes In Like a Lion. You guys are watching March Comes In Like a Lion. You guys are watching Yamushi Pedal. And you guys are watching Major Second. And I'm fucking proud of you. And maybe... No, you guys aren't watching Captain Tsubasa yet. If you were watching Captain Tsubasa 2018, your animation would be better. But goddammit, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Your soundtrack game has been... Oh my god, your soundtrack game this week is just so freaking amazing. But goddammit, the animation this week is just killing me. My god. Oh, I know. I have been spoiled by greatness. And it's just killing me because Studio Period really elevated their animation this week, and it's just frustrating me because I know Studio Bones could do it. Studio Bones, why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you pushing your animation further than this? You could give me a high art quality animation. You can do it. If Studio Period can do it, no reason you can't fucking do it. Shit, you gave me some high art quality shit last week, and you gave me some high quality art style animation a couple of weeks ago. I don't understand why you can't do it every week. David Productions is David Productions. They give me high quality art stuff every week. But like, I feel like because Studio Bones has been put onto a high pedestal, I feel like the thing is I feel like Studio Bones is like, oh, we are so fucking awesome. Everyone loves us. Everyone loves My Hero Academia. We don't have to do as much. And I'm sorry. I'm not letting you get away with that, my Studio Bones. I know that everyone loves My Hero Academia. I mean, I love My Hero Academia. But compared to the other anime I'm watching, compared to like Major Second and Yamushi Pedal, which I haven't gotten to watch this week because I'm waiting for chapters to come out, and compared to Major Second, My Hero Academia, and not My Hero Academia. Fuck. Captain Tsubasa, Major Second, and Yamushi Pedal. My Hero Academia is just average compared to that. Compared to the other anime I'm watching. It's just frustrating. It frustrates the hell out of me because I know you could do so much more. I like the fact that you're stepping it up with your soundtrack, though. I will give you props. I am glad you're doing that. I'm glad more anime is doing that in general. Thank God. But, Studio Bones, step it up with your fucking animation, damn it. So right before the commercial, we finish Chapter 84's adaptation, and I'm going to say this. The writing with no problems. Like when it comes to dialogue, perfect. No problems there. Scene order, writing in general is fucking perfect. Animation-wise, that's where I'm having problems, because it's not, the animation... there's like moments where it gets a little wonky, and it's just, I feel like that Studio Bones could have done so much more with it, and it's just frustrating. It's just killing me. You could have done more with it. Especially, like, for example, when, you know, with Midoriya's x-rays and the stuff with the joints, like, it would have been really cool to just, like, see the actual, you know, the actual ligaments. It would have been really cool to see that, and fucking disturbing, especially if you would have done, like, the actual ligaments, like, on the arm. It would have been so much cooler. But yeah, there was just some little bit of animation issues, but man, that soundtrack though, ooh, that soundtrack game is just great. I'm so proud of Studio Bones when it comes to the soundtrack. The soundtrack is just goddamn fantastic. And I also want to mention this, Shigaraki. Oh my god, Shigaraki's animation looks so much better, because there was an episode where we saw Shigaraki, and I didn't mention this, and I should have, where he did not, like, there was, like, no fucking line work. And his face looked goddamn smooth. This week, he looks a lot better. There's lots of lines. He looks wrinkly as fuck, so much better. Okay, so now we're getting into Chapter 85's adaptation, so let's get to this. And also, before I forget, the phone call with Midoriya's mom was in Chapter 8, the first page of Chapter 85. And I will say this, I do like the placement of that it was where it was in the episode. That was good placement. Love it. But anyway, now let's get back to the main stuff here. Jeez, this animation looks really wonky. I mean, yes, it somewhat matches the manga, but God, it looks really weird. I'm sorry, I have to mention it. It just looks weird. Man, the actual tracking device looks so beautiful. I love Midoriya, that's right. It's a covert mission. It's a covert. And I love that they had Todoroki. I love that Studio Bones had Todoroki say, that just makes you stand out even more, Midoriya. That was a nice touch. But God, as they were going in to, as they were on the train, just God damn it, the soundtrack is just, oh my God, the soundtrack is just so goddamn epic. It's frustrating that the animation is just not up to snuff. At least for me, anyway. Oh my God, the disguises! And like the James Bond like music for the disguise music. Oh my God, that's just, oh my God, that was so epic. I love Kirishima's outfit the best. Kirishima's outfit is just so fucking awesome. But God damn it, you gotta love the goatee. It's like, the goatee from Midoriya is just fucking hilarious. God damn it, all their outfits are just fucking awesome. First of all, freaking Aizawa's hair being slicked is just everything. But I really like this, and this is what I mean by Studio Bones can really step up its animation. It's like, this is when the crowd is criticizing UA, and like you see the red, the crowd of people is like in this red contrast, negative contrast, and everyone's there except for like Deku, Momo, Iida, and Kirishima and Todoroki. I really like that. Like, come on, Studio Bones, you gotta do more of this. This is the creativity I'm talking about. Like, Studio Bones, you gotta utilize your animation more like this. I really like this is what I mean by creativity. You can do this, and it just makes me mad that you're not doing it more. Okay, Shigaraki needs to be slouched. He was not sitting up straight, but whatever. Yeah, Bakugo, my boy! Ugh, but the thing that's just bugging me, like, where's the boom? Where's the actual words boom written out? Like, whoa! Oh, that would have just made it cooler. I just want the animation utilized. Is that too much to ask? If David Productions is giving us like an actual Falcon for a Falcon shot for Tsubasa's overhead shot, I I don't see why we can't get, like, the comic book effects. Like, come on, that would just make it even cooler. Oh, the final shot, that close-up before Shigaraki's father. Oh, that was so beautiful. Okay, so overall, this is what I gotta say this week. Man, Studio Bones, that soundtrack is like the main thing I gotta say, man. That soundtrack game was fucking amazing. Oh my god, the soundtrack was great. Man, but this has been a good week for me. I got to see my manga husband. I got to see my manga husband, aka the best boy of spring 2018, Misaki Taro. Got to see him. And I get to see my manga husband Bakugo, so it's a win-win for me. I just think that the main problem, the thing that's really holding My Hero Academia back from like really being like the masterpiece that everyone is saying it is, or claiming it is the animation, and that's because I'm trying to think of the right wording for this. It's because Studio Bones isn't pushing it enough. And it's just really frustrating because and I've seen it like the past few weeks, is that Studio Bones like shows these moments of like brilliance and these moments of like beautiful animation. It's just like, oh my god, I know you guys can do it. I know you guys can do it. It's just like, why can't you just give it to me the whole episode? I mean, like, again, with Captain Tsubasa is the best example, especially this last week. Like, David Productions gave me non-stop art. There was, like, I don't think there was anything, they had, like, it was basically non-stop art. And the thing is with David Productions, especially this last week, that they did that was really cool, is they used, like, several different techniques. And here's the thing that makes, and you know what, let me explain it this way. Let me put it this way for you guys. The thing that makes Captain Tsubasa 2018 really fun to watch every week is they change up the animation techniques. So they'll use some of the ones that they use, you know, they'll have the ones that they use every week, you know, the same character models and stuff, but like, they'll change up the actual animation techniques that they use for like the soccer plays or for like the landscapes and shit like that, and it just makes it even more fun to watch. And it's just something I wish my Studio Bones would use for My Hero Academia, because it would make it even more interesting and it would make it more like artistic. And like for example, the soundtrack. Notice with the soundtrack that they changed the different the music, how it changed. Like if they did that with the animation a little bit more, and like not just like meh animation, but like with like beautiful artistic animation styles, like for example like have like water paint, noir animation, cinematic, that kind of shit, and like comic book style animation. Especially comic book style, oh my god, if Studio Bones did that kind of shit, oh my god, Studio Bones would knock my socks off. It would be freaking beautiful and creative, and it would probably impress it would make people really love the series even more, especially manga readers. Especially and it would probably get a lot of comic book readers into the series if Studio Bones used comic book style a little bit more. And it's weird because Studio Bones last season used a little bit more of the comic book style animation, and I've noticed this season they really haven't, and it's really starting to bug me. And what I mean by like the comic book effects, that's what I mean. They haven't used it that much this season, and it's kind of odd. Like I really wish they would use it a little bit more. I'm very curious what you guys think. Like, do you guys think that, like, especially those that have watched Captain Tsubasa 2018, do you guys think if Studio Bones did what, like, Captain Tsubasa 2018 does, and utilized, like, multiple animation techniques throughout, like, the episode, that it would improve the quality of it, and, like, kind of like with the soundtrack? And what do you guys think that they need to do? Like, especially, do you guys think that they need to bring back the comic book style that they had last season? I really think that would definitely help. And I really like the sound. I hope they keep the soundtrack. I really do. Keep up the soundtrack game, guys. I really want more of the soundtrack. I really want more of this. I really just want Studio Bones to really push their anime style. That's the only thing I really can I really want. That's what I want more of. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, or purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!